baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitched well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers, they've had to overcome a lot. And for him, this is just one more thing. Throw away last year, hit the reset button, come out and have a great year this year.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The pitch.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
Kicks and fires. And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And here it comes. Way inside, gets out of the way. 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Adley Rutschman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Mateo at first, one gone. Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Gunnar Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. 2 outs. Just off the inside edge. Snell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking, and that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in the Bronx, today's starting pitcher, John Means.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
The lefty, the 1-0. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. That one ripped. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
It's Aaron Judge now. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. On a line, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Juan Soto.
Nope.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just missed. Gleyber Torres waiting for a turn at the plate. That one's in there. 3-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And now the lefty got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. The Yanks lead 1, scoreless after 1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Snell back to work. Snell in his 10th season, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. 0-1 now.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And a pitch. The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On a strike. The pitch. Up the middle. Torres handles. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Mauricio Dubon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings over the top of that one.
No ball.
Ahead 0-2 on the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And down on strikes. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Pete Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. One down, base is empty. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. And a ball evens the count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The third baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Just missed. Alonso leads off first with 1 away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Kicks and deals. Down the line, it's a base hit. Alonso headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So one out with two aboard. Next to hit, Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball one. And he deals. That's in there. And that's strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
And that's in the dirt.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. On his way over. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in New York, well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now here is Heston Kjerstad. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. Ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Right through there, got it. And there's one away. And now here's Lowry's Montero. And that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Top of the third, no score. A little bit low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jorge Mateo now. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Mountcastle makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luis.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
1 out, bases empty. This one in the air. Under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And he's already singled in this game. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. Outside low, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And Judge spoils that one. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first. Judge out on the play. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, and we are still scoreless. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. The wide to kick the pitch. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
There's a strike. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Tapped up the first base side and foul ball. 2 outs.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Means back to work. And takes low for ball 1. That one hit to right. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now that the second baseman.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball left side. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. And here it comes. Very high with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The first baseman, Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Yanks go in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back for more from the Bronx. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ryan Mountcastle. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Check swing, he held up. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. And a 2-1 on the way. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one. Hayes, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field, on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a good eye there. That one at 95, missed up top, and it's 2-1. And now the lefty. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. And now it's Alex Bregman. As the lefty gets to work. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's Major League debut. That one almost got him. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flop, switching from 24 to 42. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. To third. Slides for the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That's out to center field. Coming on. And that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad.
The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The lefty fires. Struck him out looking. Now here's the Orioles DH. Lowry's Montero. Flied to right his first time. That one is upstairs. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering upstairs. To the left side, but it is well foul. That's a little bit low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground, out to short. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jorge Mateo digs in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch swinging.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. The pitch. Just missing there. And it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate. Bo Bichette. Means back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That hit him.
I got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. The tag, and got him at second. Rise in the box now. Take strike 1. In the dirt, and 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for his strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Mountcastle makes the play, and that's the inning.
Okay, I stay way off the map like I done relocate. Cooking other rocks, I made like 20 flames. This place my level and now I'm a renegade. Living life on it is my realest face.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. And he deals. Hits the corner, and that is strike 1. And ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's to third, and it gets by him.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand batter waits.
Count is 3-2.
And that's a little bit high.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ryan Mountcastle hitting on deck circle. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Mountcastle up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Ron Marinaccio up and throwing. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. Out there to center. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Blake Snell done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Ron Marinaccio.
Number 42, Ron Marinaccio.
And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that one fouled off. Righty delivers.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Runner on the go. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. Good take by Torres. Pete Alonso waiting to hit for the Yankees. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Here's Pete Alonso.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Line drive, base hit. Soto round second, heads for third. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. A little bit high. 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
With the go-ahead run at third, near the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Lined into right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Helsley.
Ryan Helsley.
And into the box for Baltimore, Mauricio Dubon. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one moves his feet. Not even close there. And the count is 2-2. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike one. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Meza, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Right-handed reliever. Got him. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Lowry's Montero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Helsley, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch. And that one hammered back there. That's long gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 2nd of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's going to be Jorge Mateo. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that is that. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Bichette in the box, lays off for ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
I was just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Luis Arias up next. Right side, should have this one. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Luis Arias stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. So they bring on the veteran, Carl Edwards Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That one's in there. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, up and throwing. Strom also throwing. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's hard hit on the line. Cabrera pulls it down, and there's one down.
now batting, catcher,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. That one in there across the letters.
2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the 0-1. And that one almost got him. Two outs. That's a strike. And they count 1-2. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air out to center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back in New York, bottom of the ninth. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Splits the plate. That's strike one.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
One-run game, bottom nine. Fastball right back to the mound. Judge out on the play. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Soto in the box now, takes strike one.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a full count.
I got 3 and 2.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's as far as John Means will go, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Felix Bautista gets the ball now.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So a change being made at first base. On to run for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. One down, runner at first. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And this is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
To lay his head round here and no, I'm not the heir apparent to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Try to think fast but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. You see us? Come on, we make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes and outfit. Let me hear it.
Our final line score this afternoon.